A lot of really kind of mouth-watering backdoor barrels out there, Shano.
Yeah, that's a good description, Ross. Mouth-watering is right. Yeah, these days, like a lot of times the pipeline, I'm looking at it like, I'm going to put that on the avoid list today. And that one just came, it just sort of just came to me as they do.
As we have one coming to Kade Matson. He is looking for some shade at backdoor. A guy that spent some time.
Surfers that are really good out here, sometimes heats just don't kind of go your way. You still have to take care of business and find some open barrels.
He's looking for his spot back. Makana Pang, local boy, still on a roll from yesterday. As he'll start off with a nice make at pipeline. So the story this heat, Makana Pang, 2 big heat wins in yesterday's competition. The oldest in the pack at 33, but here comes Kauli Vaast from Tehupo, deep in the pit at pipe. And he will get clamped on his way out.
Shorter interval, you'll get those pinch barrels.
Carlos Munoz grabbing the rail, gets the exit into the sunlight. Nice, cool, lazy little cutback to get out of there. Now 33. It's amazing how long he's been around. Hail Marys on every section. Looking at this wave, Shane, what'd you see?
Yeah, it was one of those, as Ross said, a lot of these little lefts are they're not really like knuckling up really hard. They're not really scooping on the reef, so you're going to get that hollow begin. Like the very start of that barrel was like really hollow, but then you could see that pinch as Ross was talking about. And we're going to see a lot of that today. It is a little bit of a shorter period, which thins out the swell quite a bit. There's like a bit less power.
Kind of keep showing that he was going to be out on the biggest days. Here comes Makana now. Scrapping into that one. Great paddler. Just classic little positioning there under the hood. And he's starting to get on a roll, Russ.
Just need to have the technique, and Makana does it. It's all about that bravado and technique. He's got the best of both worlds there.
Makana Pang having a look again on this angle, Shane.
Yeah, as Ross said, his technique, his level of comfort out here at pipe is pretty incredible, actually.
Kade, a late takeoff there, but is able to completely disappear backdoor. A risky takeoff, Shane, and pulls that one off.
See right there, his board's angled to the left, trying to maximize how deep he was going to be in the barrel. And it was very similar to the first wave. The first wave he got was kind of cute. He was a little bit pocket ridey and it was like really apexy like that. But on that one, he really put himself a little bit deeper, stuffed himself back there, and I think we're going to see that score reflect that.
Tour again, action continues. The Tahitian Kauli Vaast grabs the rail, heading backdoor, and he will come out. Well-read wave.
Position himself where he wants to. If he wants to go right, that's no worries. And Kauli is one of the best barrel riders in the world. He's just so smart, really reads the water and where to sit anywhere in the world really well. He's just one of those guys that has that talent, knows how to find the shallow reef and the sort of the doubling up waves, as Shane was saying earlier. He looks for that hollowness really well. And kind of an almondy barrel here backdoor, but you got to compete at the end of the day. Fours and.
But he just has the best vibe, man. Super Pura Vida. He just always has a huge smile on his face, and you could bet he was smiling after that wave. He rode that wave perfectly. He lined it up perfectly. Those little pumps in the barrel, that would have felt epic.
Oh,
that's a really good impression of Carlos.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he gives you that really psyched feeling no matter when he sees you, whether it's in Foodland or in the water.
He's all hair and teeth. Yeah. Big old hair, and you're like...
Is Jeremy, as we look at a jump from Makana Pang. Shane?
Yeah, I think we're seeing some desperate measures right here from Makana. He knows his back's up against the wall now, especially not having priority out there.
And then finaled with Jacob Wilcox at Newcastle. Kauli locks in, focusing at backdoor, a wide open pit. Much bigger cave than he had on his 783, and that fires up.
That was clutch.
Kauli again, Shane.
Yeah, this was clutch from Kauli. I was thinking it's only a matter of time before he gets his chance, and wow, he really made the most of it. Needing what did he need, like a 4.18 or something like that. But that was insane positioning, really well read on that wave. Being in the channel when he won the Olympics last year was insane. The energy was out of this world. So I've been there to see him level up and under pressure. Like
too cruisy, you can slip and miss a wave. But Kauli stayed nice and patient. He waited for the right wave and was rewarded with a cave.
That 8.2 comes in for Kauli. So Carlos Munoz uses priority. Needs a 3.43 here. Gets out in front. There's the carve, but he already packed the pit to start. and only needing that mid-3 to come through. Munoz giving himself a shot, Russ.
It's right there. We'll have to take a look at this replay and see if he got deep enough to impress the judges. That's a real funky score to need. You know, you can't do it with just a couple little snaps. You need to get...
Munoz to second. Kade Matson gets into this one in time. Real deep, starting to drive. It's staying open for Kade.
Wow.
Oh.
That was the score. That was the score he needed too. That was insane.
So he knew this was a huge heat for him in the scheme of him coming back. He's going to have to really rely on a massive performance in the final event of the season in Newcastle